Hey. What's going on? How's everybody doing? 343. Just went through a round of earnings. So we got a few names I want to go through. We'll take a little look at the futures here. That's it. I'm just going to look at these some of these guys that just reported here. So see what's shaking. So we'll start off with the big guy on the street, which is Nvidia. Was down almost 5%. It's been fighting back. Tried to rally back up here and seems to be stuck in this 171. And I was talking this morning, I was saying that, our support level is that 171, 172-ish, and we know that 184 is the hard part to get out of. All right, so right now trading 175.50. All right, so we're coming back downside here. So if nothing changes overnight from where we are right now, that's going to be a day down, and we're going to be somewhere in this area right in here. All right, that's not too much damage, but not a win. Okay, that's what's more important than anything else. So weeks should stay intact. To break the week, we're going to need 176.23. So it looks like we will. Looks like we will turn this turn this week red. All right, we'll see what our next stop coming down though is going to be 167.97. All right, so we'll see if they want to do on the overnights or what they want to do with anything. All right, so there you go, Nvidia. That's your play right there. Snowflake, which is in our cloud stocks, and I don't know if you guys have been watching Salesforce, had a good day today. All right, so Snowflake on the move here. We're going to be up about 23 bucks. Closed at 200 spot 39. So we're going to get a nice move to the upside tomorrow here on Snowflake. That's going to get the month kind of fixed up here now. It's going to expand that month, but you're not going to quite get out of the 3-month package. It's going to have to get out of 220, almost 230 to get out of there. All right, so Snowflake, that's going to be a nice move here coming in tomorrow morning with the gapper upper on the day. All right, unless something changes overnight. That's your Snowflake. NTAP. Here's another one as a miss. NTAP closed at 112.13. Went up to the highs at the end of the day there at 112.46. Trading down at 105 right now, coming back down. We did go as low as 101.50. All right, but we've kind of lifted from there a little bit. So right here in that 104 area, all right, so that's going to be the gap down coming all the way back down here on NTAP. All right, so that's going to take your month and take it all out, my friend. All right. Par spot 49 cents will still be inside it just slightly on the month. All right, so we'll see what happens there. NTAP. All right, NTAP coming down. CrowdStrike was another one that was a miss. Tried to fight back up here immediately, and I got the 2-2 back down. Closed at 422.61. Finished the day up $5 basically. Was up 1.2%. All right, so 392.86 coming back down. 392.86. We are going to be taking a gapper down into this area right in here. All right, that is 392. Is that right? Right down, there you go, about 390.28. Okay, so we'll see. That's a CrowdStrike taken down. I haven't seen the peers really. Let's see what. Take a quick look here. Rapid7. goes higher here. RPD goes higher. That one's starting to get a little bit better, but we've got a real mixed bag with this group here. All right, Okta. Okta is coming back down. They reported this morning, and they're coming back down here a little bit right now. It got down to 91.03. It was today's highs was 98.85. It's gave up all that, but still finished on the positive side, up $1.47, up 1.6%. So still pressure down on all of the cyber stocks. Just can't seem to get it right. I think that the move, when I was looking back at this Okta from back in, right now I'm looking at 2021, 22, 23. Even 24 had a tough year. All right, but this big move that made up here, we're still consolidating in a lot of this down here right now, and this is the reason why we're chopping out like this. All right, so this move up here to $294 with the stock trading at 93 now, so this is still really just still consolidating. So if we want to get in these, we're gonna have to get really good price action. So I would be watching if we get back down maybe to 71 area. I think the only way that we can get into these things is by trying to get a triangle out that breaks that down, and then we'd have to go through each one and see where are we, and then try to position in there. I wouldn't just be willy-nilly trying to buy these things right now. All right, I think this just got too many troubles right now. So that's my thoughts on the cybers. A side note, Palantir, what's she doing? Not too bad. She finished the day down anyway. She was at 156.39 on the lows. She's $2 lower right now. She got down to 153.21. So coming down with the sympathy for the Nvidia. So, right, so 154, down a couple bucks here. Not too much damage. Looks like we'll be a little bit lower based upon what we see right now. So we'll see something if something changes on the overnight. PSTG is a real estate stock. All right, Pure Storage. This guy had a big move to the upside. Closed out at 60.86. We got it up to 72.78. Now it's coming back inside right now, but it looks like that's going to be $8 or $9 up here tomorrow. All right, considering we got all the way up to $72. All right, so this is going to be a gap up on a 3-2 upper tomorrow. We'll be seeing what this guys want to do here if they want to get continuation to the upside. Another one that I want to look at that I like is this one. I'm in this one, Well, W-E-L-L. This one's been moving very nice. It's 1-1 inside on the week right now, so it's kind of stalled out. All right, but you got that 2 up, and you get the 2 up on the month, and this is what created the stalling right here. All right, so it's kind of came to a little bit of a just a stall out. I'm not going to say that it's stopped, reversed, and started going the other way. I'm just saying that I think it's taking a breather coming back in here. So that's good. That's opportunity. We'll see if anything can come out of that one. All right, VEEV. I think VEEV reported. There we go. $302 on the VEEV, got all the way up. They were anticipating all day. As you could see, the stock was very strong today. 285 now, closed at 283. Call it 293.59. But it looks like we're going to be inside day here. All right. So cool. No. We're going to take day down. All right, so we're going to come back into this area right here, see if we get any support level around that 284.90 area. Maybe that could be a place where we could get some support. We'll keep an eye on that on the VEEV. All right, HPQ, Puker to the downside, 26.19, closed at 27.11. 26.89. It's not really that bad coming back down right now, but you are going to come back down to 26 bucks. That's going to be a gapper down to back down to $26. So we'll see what cooks up there in the morning tomorrow. All right, got up to 29.30 on the spike, and then the real meat and potatoes are down here. All right, so there's your HPQ. Looks like Five Below was a win. Well, it's kind of stuck in the middle now. It spiked up to 152.97 right off the bat, and it closed at 144.41. And it had a good day. It was up $2.43, up 17.1%. Coming back inside at 147. That's going to be inside day, or no, we're going to be taking day up, but just slightly. All right, so we'll see if Five Below can continuation to the upside. This thing's moving pretty nice as it is one of the better retailers there. All right, so Five Below, that one's pretty good. NTNX, what's this guy? Puked down to 58 bucks from 69 to 60. And then she spiked up all the way back up to 69.92. So we closed at 69.60. We're trading at 65.60. 65.60 is going to take us down, looking for the 2-day pattern for the outsider. So we're trying to take all this out to triangle out. We're going to have to get all the way back to, we got to take it all out here. All right. So NTNX, taking out that whole pattern right there. So we'll see with anything if NTNX wants to do anything tomorrow as well. Did I talk about HPQ? I think I did. HPQ. Yeah, we just talked about that one, so we got that one. Snowflake, Well, CrowdStrike, Vive, HPQ, NTAP, NVIDIA, Five Below, and PSTG. Those are the 6 that I really want to see. These ones are going to be, we're going to be looking at these in the morning. These are going to be our morning movers tomorrow. So you're going to see me talking about these again tomorrow morning, see where they land from the overnight. We'll see what shakes out. All right. SPY is just, went up, made new highs today. All right. Just kind of grinding up all day to the upside. Got up to 647.37. That is a new high. And you got shooter coming down on 60 at the end of the day with an actionable signal. So that's a 2. That's not a 1, but a shooter down is an actionable signal. All right, so we'll look for that, see if that can go into force, see if it can break anything coming down, especially with NVIDIA being under pressure. We'll see. I think all the problems that NVIDIA are having are from China. Can't sell chips to China. You got a problem. All right, so that's kind of and their guidance wasn't all that great either. So now we wait and see how NVIDIA is going to shake out, and that's going to kind of keep captive the entire Nasdaq, and we'll see what comes of that. And then there's the QQQ, like I just talked about, same thing here. Coming back to 571, got up to 573.49. It got higher than that. It was all the way up to 574.46, but it looks like we'll be inside day there at 571 and change. All right, so right now, if the market was to open this morning or tomorrow morning, we would be opening inside day. The diamonds, they tried to make a push. They had the 2-2 up, and then they just died. And then they made this move that I noticed that all of a sudden they had moved up pretty good. And then they sputtered out again at the end of the day. All right, so healthcare still under pressure. I'm going to go through the best groups that we had today, and the best group in the diamonds is energy. Energy had a great day again. XLE to the upside. All right, started down here. XLE is still cooking. We got outside on the month now. Okay, so we took out the lows, we took out the highs. So now we got an outsider. 3 can lead to 3 2s. So we wait and see what's going to happen. We're getting closer. Tuesday's going to be the new month. All right, so we know that. All right, so XLE 2-2 up on the week, hanging out pretty good. The 60 did come down at the end of the day. So that was your number one group. That was your number one group today. Your second best group today was Vanguard, and I'm talking about real estate. All right, real estate had a good day today. Vanguard kind of gave up a little bit at the end with the shooter down. That is an actionable signal coming back down, but you're going against the grain because you got an outside month that is green and looking pretty good. All right, stuck inside on the month, on the week, and we're going into Thursday. So you're going to have to make a move to try to get out of this week somehow. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck inside there, and you're going to stay in there. All right, so that's your Vanguard. I watched that Vino kind of closely. Not much there today. It was an inside day. Didn't do anything. Okay, so that one was pretty quiet. And then the next group that was good was XLK. You know, it's all tech. All right, so it's been moving really, really good. I'd like to see where this thing's going to land tomorrow because it's tied into everybody, right? So I'm looking at AMD right now. AMD's down $4. Avgo is down $4. Meta's lower. Tesla's really coming down on this pretty good. Tesla got all the way up to 356 today, and that's the $9 lower coming back down. All right, so keep an eye. Still stuck inside on the week here with XLK. This might you might see a little bit more weakness in the Nasdaq tomorrow, and then we'll gauge how they're going to do it. How's that going to come out? All right, so wait and see. That is a shooter coming down on an actionable. All right, so you know that. All right, so that is the group that was best. XLP was a little bit better today. Some of your staples had a decent day. Coca-Cola still stuck, man, in that month. Shooter down. Can't get out of that. Dr. Pepper cooled its jets because they bought that Peet's coffee. So that was the day that came out. That's been two down now, trying to come back up. They bought this Peet's coffee, all right? So that was a big purchase for them. It was like over $1 billion, all right? So we'll see if anything comes out of that, all right? So XLP tried to stick. I think they're showing a little defensive going into the earnings and stuff like that. So I think that's really where that's coming from. All right, so the question is, will the Cybers get back even with CrowdStrike taking a hit today, all right, for the second half of the year or whatever, for the last 4 months of the year? So we got that. We got NVIDIA stalling out now, so that's going to slow things down. And then we're going to see how this is all going to shake out. So we take 3 steps forward, we take 2 steps back. All right, so we'll wait and see how things going. I still like DraftKings, and I still like Penn National Gaming. Going into the football season, you got to be in there, I think. DraftKings kind of failed on me a little bit today, but I think she will get it back up again. All right, so watch that. And Jenny, just a stud. She came down to me today for 69 cents. I was able to buy some down there. I bought some at 1272 or 3 or something. Fought back. But then at the end of the day, it kind of started to puke it out again, but it held above there. All right, having a great year. Jenny, I want Jenny up here by the end of the year. That's what I want. That's what I'm rooting for, all right? So we'll see. I'm going to leave you with that, all right? So everybody have a wonderful evening, and I will talk with you in the morning. Just be good.